On. We are live.
Hi!
Yes.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing very well. How about yourself? And thanks for coming up.
Good. I just arrived. Well, I did not arrive just now. I arrived like an hour ago. I was in Heidelberg. How are you? Oh, thank you so much for inviting me up. This is
You're
so
very welcome.
awesome.
It's a pleasure and an honor to have you up on the screen.
See, I have to cancel my live stream tonight because I said, oh my goodness, this is going to be fun. I'm going to be at Kenneth's. Oh, you have a visitor here.
Yes,
Kenneth,
I got, and I also posted your link up to the top of the YouTube chat so people can subscribe if they like
look.
what they see.
Oh, that is so kind. So sweet. Thank you so much. Hi, Dutch. Dutch! Bear with me, you see. It's cold here in Germany at the moment. Yeah.
Uh, but anyway, let me
Yes.
fix some things up around here. I'm trying to, because I'm streaming off of both Facebook and YouTube.
Awesome. I don't know how to do that. But anyway, if you can do that, it's fine. That's nice. Yes. Good evening, everybody. Good evening from
uh,
Germany.
yes.
So super.
So, um, go ahead and tell everybody about your, what your channel's about and how you came up with your YouTube channel name.
This is gonna be a very interesting interview. Anyway, my name is Angie, aka Bariotic is around. Yes, and that is my channel name. Well, I live in Germany, and I am a Filipino, Australian, yes, and married to German. And my channel is all about my. Basically, I don't have a niche per se. Like some people have this niche, the how to and whatnot. But my niche is basically myself. It's like like my channel is about where I go. I do traveling. When I go traveling, I share with you the places I go and visit. And also I vlog as well. Like like my life in Germany basically and how people live here. Sometimes I would show food and whatnot and castles and yeah. So the other question was how did I come about with that bariotic is around? Is that a
Mhm.
question, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now that name bariotic is around is very, 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 very old. If I'm not mistaken, maybe let me think. That name is like 17 years old. Hmm. That name bariotic is around is 17 years old. And
Mm.
yes, and so I protect it very, very well because it's the only thing I have. You see? So there you go. That's the name. No, sorry, I did not answer the question correctly, but I can continue. Sorry, Kenneth. Anyway, what happened is that the name Bariotic, the Bariotic means a girl from a village, a poor girl from the
Mhm.
village. Because I used to live in Stuttgart, and over there I lived in a very small village, and so there was a lady that really was like she made fun of me and she called me like bariotic, so I thought it was cool, so I added is around and that's the name bariotic is around. Yes.
Okay, I want to address a couple of comments here. Hello, Dutch. Welcome. She Devil Advent.
I
She
didn't see
Devil
that.
Adventures. Iva's Journey. It's Dutch says it's also
No, no,
cold.
no, no, it's warm in Holland. It's warm, only in Germany it's cold.
And hello, John Chalker from Waterbury, Connecticut. Hey, on. And
It's always my cooking,
traveling
just
with special abilities. And BDF.
hi,
Hey,
hello.
BDF. Welcome in. And as you can see, I'm interviewing in Periodica's room, and the
Oh, I wasn't ready
and
for
the
this one.
and her channel is in the description of this video. Plus, it's posted in the up on the top on the YouTube side. So if you like what you see, please feel
But you
free to
like
like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, it's okay.
And because let me tell you, you will not be disappointed.
Oh, Kenneth, the way you advertise my channel, maybe tonight I will hit 1 million subscribers.
Because he absolutely has a bubbly personality, and
Yeah. Oh, that's so kind.
and so anyway, so okay, so how long has Heidelberg been around? Like,
Heidelberg. I mean, what you mean? How many years old Heidelberg is?
how many?
I don't know. Maybe 1,000 years old or more? Probably, yeah. Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
uh, um, so yeah, she was in Heidelberg, Germany, and so I know you said you had met your husband in Germany,
No, 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 no. I met him in Australia. Yeah.
in Australia. Okay,
Right. Yes.
okay,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
okay. So how long have you how long have y'all lived in Germany together?
Together, we lived in Germany for almost 21 years.
Wow.
Yes, together. Yeah. And we've been married for like almost 25 years. And we're still together, huh?
Well, I can tell you, y'all make a beautiful, happy
Mm, yeah.
couple together.
Yes. Yeah, like we walk together, but like just girlfriend, boyfriend, huh? Yeah, Papa's laughing.
Told us there's a new collaboration Angie cooks and can't taste it. Yeah, I would if I was in Germany and and she did some cooking. I would definitely give it a try.
You're
Because
brave.
like I said many a times, you never know you like something until you at least try it first.
Yes,
So,
especially if it is burnt, like my bratkartoffeln.
and I'm sure I would probably,
Hmm?
I would probably give it a 10. On
Okay, no,
says, on
there's
says
your
it's
answer.
1,196.
No, it
Okay.
was founded in 1196.
Oh,
Oh,
1196.
like before the Middle Ages, basically. So long, long, long time ago. Yeah.
So, okay. Uh, it's very beautiful area. I
Yes.
can tell by your videos.
Yes. Well, you
So
see, why it's beautiful because Heidelberg was a city that's like it's a city that was spared from being bombed during the war. Yes. So you will see that in Heidelberg, there are so many houses that are still intact and never been destroyed. That's why it's beautiful still there. There's a lot of like, I don't know how old those houses are. It's just so simply pretty and so much history. And I have a photo that I have seen once upon a time. You know, Neka River, like if you've been to my live no my vlog where I was like taking a cruise with my husband, and this is called Neck River. And it used to be like people used to do ice skating in it. on this river once upon a time, because it used to be very very cold here. But now nobody does that anymore. But they do kayaking and cruise and whatnot. Yes.
Ah, okay.
Mm. Hello, Uncle. My chats. Hi,
Hey, Anka.
Hello,
Oh, I forgot to
everybody.
also address. So let me say in the chat, if anybody has a question for me or Barioticus around here, please type in the chat QQQ and tag our names in it, so we'll be able to recognize it better. Hey, Stock Explorer, um, what do you want me to ask her then? Not do an Olympic events there in Heidelberg. Do they not do Olympic? Do they not do Olympic events in Heidelberg when they do the Olympics?
I'm not so sure. I am not so sure, but all I know is if you talk about the Olympics once upon a time, there was, in Garmisch-Partenkirchen, there is they used to they did have a Winter Olympics. I think in 1939. Before the World War. I think it's already during World War II. And not so sure, yeah. But it's there in Garmisch. And I'm not so sure what's the other one. Which city? I think, if I'm not mistaken, Anne can correct me because it's German. I think they also held Olympic games in Nuremberg. I'm not so sure. Correct me, guys. QQQ. What
Okay.
country? What country you from? Is that for me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm in Germany. I live in Heidelberg in Germany. I'm a Filipino Australian and I'm married to a German. That's why I'm here. Yes. To answer your question, you have a question too?
Oh yes, I am doing very well, Anka, and also somebody else. Let's see. I lost the question now. Somebody asked me. Oh, Dutch here asked me, said, "Well, I invite Angie and her husband to come over and taste American Schnitzel. Yeah,
Oh,
if
that would
she
be
ever
nice.
comes, if she ever comes over to the states, and
Well,
she ever comes my direction, I definitely want her to. I definitely want her to experience um, the Pal's fast food restaurant we have here in the States.
whoa. Yeah, that's nice. Yes.
And and uh, because it's only a I said, like I said many times, Pal's restaurant is only a um, a Tri Cities area. It's only in like certain states.
Oh,
Okay.
and what do they serve? What do they serve with that?
They serve hamburgers, hot dogs. They serve ham and cheese sandwiches, meatball subs, uh, uh, chicken sandwiches. Oh, and their fries, they are incredible. You ever
Ah,
get you,
so
that
to
they
also to answer, yeah, to answer your question, Tommy is also he said here that in 1936, yes, exactly, in Garmisch there was a Winter Olympics, 1972 in Munich. Yeah, there was a drama on that time during that time, 1972, and the one in Berlin. Yes, yeah, yeah. Um, the, there was during yeah, like during the time of that dark history of Germany. Yeah. Okay. So the stock explorer. Hi. He says, I speak some German. My grandmom and mother spoke it. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, my German is really bad.
and and she's also been trying to get me to speak some German as well.
Yes. Mhm. You have to speak German. You know, like if you want to come to visit Germany, at least you could say, the thing is that's funny because sometimes when you're in Germany, like you're so oblivious of your surroundings because it's beautiful here. Once you arrive at the airport, you just like, if your first time here, and then you will hear German say to you, Achtung, and you said, oh, I need to go on the side because she's going to do something. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, das ist gut. Gemütlichkeit. Awesome. Nice. Okay.
Thanks for sharing that, traveling with special abilities. So how long have you known my great friend and partner channel, and also your great friend and partner channel, Magnificent Germany with Timmy?
Oh, Daryon. Yes. Well, I think, if I'm not mistaken, let me think. Probably, I think it was summertime. Oh, no, 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 no. I think springtime. Yes. And so you want to know the story how I met him?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So what happened is that my husband was saying to me all the time, so why don't you make friends with Americans? And I was new in YouTube and I did not have any idea exactly how to do it. And so I was saying to myself, oh, I need to really meet these people and whatnot. So one day I came home from work. And so you're like, as usual, you know how it is. Sometimes you get curious and then you look at your feed on YouTube, and then all of a sudden you see there is one person that is actually, like live streaming, and it
Mhm.
happens so that it's Darion. And I was thinking to myself, like, who is this guy? He sounds so interesting. And then he immediately says spaghetti eyes. I said, oh, let me see. And that's how I met him. Yes. And I saw Darion, and that's it. It's just like, like Darion, I feel like he's been my friends for a long, long time. Like, even though I did not know him before. So yeah, so that's it. And then he came to Germany. I met him. I was so happy. You have no idea. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Just save here. Okay. Beer bitte. Just say beer bitte.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah.
who?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Al's fart. Yeah, and let's see. The second board. How many? Yeah, how many beers? Okay. Hey, beers, ice, dry. Keep counting. 1, 2, 3. Do your order. But
Oh. Okay.
that for see,
I'm
Dutch
sorry.
says
Oh,
wants
that's
you
why.
to about the German. Can you pronounce the German G or CH, or let Angie do a few German words with G or CH in it, and then me try it. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Okay. See. Let's say G. German G. Gemütlich. There is a CH at the end. Gemütlich. Say it.
Gemütlich.
Na, na, na. Gemütlich.
G- 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 Gemütlich. Gemütlich.
Say now. Try it.
Gemü
Try it.
Gemütlich.
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 It's not gemütlich. It's gemütlich. Oh, thank
Okay.
you.
So
It's cold, you see.
so what does that actually mean?
Comfortable.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So if you say, "Oh, here is gemütlich," yeah, and then you say, "Oh, it's so comfy here." That's what it means. Here is gemütlich. Thank you so much for liking my vest, the Stock Explorer. It's cold. That's why. Yes. And we haven't turned on the central heating yet, so we'll wait for a little while. Maybe tomorrow it's going to be a little bit warm again. So yeah, so tonight it's a little bit chilly. Yeah, chill. Yeah, nippy. Yeah.
Okay. So do you all so in the winter time and fall, do y'all get a lot of snow there in Germany?
Depends where you are. Depends where you are, and it also depends. Like if you go towards the south, for example, yeah, you towards the mountain, towards Austria, this, like Bayern. Yes, you get snow there because lots and lots of people would go there for skiing. Yes, and also, yeah, if you go towards, if you go towards the Black Forest, yeah, to go towards France, yeah, or Switzerland, yes, then you get snow. Like for example, in December, people go skiing, and depending, where they are, there is snow. Yeah. So here we in our area here in Heidelberg, it's sometimes we have a snow, maybe once or twice, during winter time, or three times. It really depends. If it is really really cold, it's always raining, then we get snow. Yeah, like sometimes. Like I think if you've seen some of my videos where like last year we had lots and lots of snow, and so with me here I have to scrape
Mhm.
the footpath, yeah, in front of the house, because in Germany by law we have to clean our footpath, because if something happened and we don't clean it, then we will be liable if somebody get hurt outside. That's the law, and we call that, I think, we have a German visitor here, we have Anne here, and then we have Anke. um, they will confirm what I say. This is a law called Kehrwoche. This is cleaning week. I don't know. It started in Swabia, this kind of law, and it's still, like it is. Um, it's still being implemented until now. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it started in 1200. Correct me, guys. I really don't know the history of that one.
Say the Stock Explorer says, "Have you ever seen the
Yes.
Idlewild on the mountain?"
Edelweiss, yes, yeah. When we go because we do hike a lot, yeah, and sometimes we hike in summer and sometimes we hike in winter, depending, yeah. And so sometimes you will see Edelweiss, and it's, by the way, it's not Edelweiss, it's Edelweiss, yeah, it's a flower on the mountains, yeah. There's a lot of them in Bayan. It's difficult, yeah. Anne is saying it's difficult to find. You have to really go up high. And last time when we went to Switzerland, we went to, it's like a hutte, it's like a hut at the top, and we walked like 2,100 meters high up there, hiking up, yeah, on top of the mountain. That's awesome. We were on the glacier, yeah.
Have you ever been to the area where Magnificent Germany where Darian got hurt?
In Garmisch, Um, I'm not so sure, but see, I think I've been to that area where, because if I am not mistaken, I think he took a, I don't know, I'm not so sure because he didn't tell me. Because in Garmisch there is it's like a cable car that you can take up high at the on the mountain up there, and then from there you can walk down. Maybe that's what Dion did, because to go up hiking, yeah, up there it's really strenuous, and you need to have a really proper hiking shoes, because if you don't have that, like what happened to Darion, he had an accident because I think his shoes was not um geared to handle that hike, and he slipped probably. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
Anka says she's having spaghetti ice and coffee. You
Spaghetti
catch
ice and
that?
coffee. Really? Oh, I want
Okay,
coffee.
now um so who got started? Who got who got who got who started on spaghetti ice
Who started spaghetti eyes? What you mean? Wait, what do you mean about this? Who
between
started spaghetti eyes?
you and Darian?
Oh, it's Darion, of course. Yes, it's Darian. That's why when I met him, when I heard the word spaghetti eyes, I said immediately, I said, ah, that's the guy.
They
Yes.
call me V.
Hello. Hello,
And
V.
thanks, Mike B. Um, but okay, now Dutch is saying for I asked if you could speak the G and CH because it's used in German and Dutch, and it's one of the hardest things to learn. So if you come to Germany, it's good practice.
Yes. Yeah. German language is it's difficult. Mm, it's not easy.
I'm
Yeah.
finding that I'm finding that out.
You're finding it out.
Yeah,
Yes.
even Danians having to Google translate a lot of words.
Yeah. It's
I'm
not
kind of
easy.
hoping if I speak spaghetti ice, it might pop in.
It will come up. Yes, definitely. Yeah. So there it is.
but
Annie saying to you that in Garmisch it is the Zugspitze. Now, Zugspitze, that I think you heard that many times when Diane keeps saying about Zugspitze because you love Zugspitze. So what happened is that correct me, it's the highest mountain in Germany, yeah, and you go up there. You can take a cable car up there, or sometimes you can hike over there if you're brave, or sometimes like take this very difficult climbing thing that they do there. And also, what is interesting is, so once you're at the very very top, um, you when you go down, you take a train to go down. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, gute Besserung, Anke. Gute Besserung, mein Schatz. She's saying say goodbye because she is in pain, and she wishes everybody a very very nice evening. That's what she said. Say that. Can you please pronounce that? Can you say? Can you say that? Can you say? Pronounce that one. Read that for me. For us, I mean, for all of us.
nah, that, that, dad is
Hey,
trying to
Papa
dad
is
is
doing
trying to
a
pronounce it.
job.
Hope you get better, Anka. Um, so okay, so how many areas and places have you been and covered since you have been living in Germany?
You mean many places in Germany? How many places?
Yeah, how many okay. Thanks for I understand traveling Nick B. Thanks for being here.
Okay, so how many places I've been to Germany?
Yeah,
Oh,
like since you've been living in Germany and the
wow.
videos you've done.
Wow, so many places I've been to in Germany. Yes, it's like I've been to where did I go? I've been to Berchtesgadenland. I that is in Bavaria. I've been to Bad Tölz. I've been to Oberammergau. So many places. I've been to Allgäu. I don't know if you heard Allgäu. I went to where else did I go? Oh, so many places. Black Forest to Freiburg. Oh, so many. I think I've toured every place in Germany since I've been here. Yeah. I've been to the north, to the middle, to the south, to the east, and the west of Germany. Yeah. I
Where was that
never
park? Where was that park and forest? Uh, where was it located at that you went to? That you did a video on about a month or so ago.
Forest a month ago. Um,
It was
oh,
beautiful.
I was in Bavaria. It was Landsberg am Lech. Yes, and okay. Angie, okay, there's a question. Angie, where would you love to go travel to and to see what at this place? I have my bucket list and I would like to go to Canada. Hmm. Which I hope is going to happen this coming August next year. It's already been put aside in my calendar. I hope it's going to happen. Um, Kindenburg. I don't know. That is the first time I heard that name. Where about is that? Which state is Kindenburg? I'm not so sure. This is the very first time Kidlenburg. This is the very first time I heard that Kidlenburg.
I'm with you, and I haven't heard of that one either.
Yeah. Well, you see, the thing is that Germany is, like Germany has so many places to visit. So it's like there are many places in Germany that tourists would not go because like it's like it's away from the city, and there are areas like, for example, Bad Wimpfen. Who knows about Bad Wimpfen? Yeah, and Bad Wimpfen is a nice area very close to Heilbronn. And Heilbronn is not exactly a place where you would say, oh, tourists would go over there. But around this area, there are nice places that, yeah, so many things still to see. It takes a life. I think for me, if I think about it, it's like it takes a lifetime to discover just Germany. Yeah. So Anne is asking Tommy, why really? Why is it that it's oh Q Q Q? NG is the Black Forest scary. Bro, if you go and walk, yeah, I don't know if it is scary. No, not really. But one thing is so interesting is that you go to Black Forest and you walk among these, like pine trees that are thick. Sometimes it's so super quiet. It's like so spooky. Yeah, but it's beautiful. Black Forest is really, really pretty. And Black Forest, some area in Black Forest, famous for spa, like wellness. So a lot of people are like, we have here in Germany what they call bad. So if you see on the autobahn, you know, like Bad Wimpfen or Bad Baksaban or Bad Herrenwald, this kind of name, Bad, it's like it's a cohort. It's like a cohort is the place where you can regenerate, you know. So they offer there like spa, or you can have a holiday and have you know, like to have healthy like I don't know, it's a cohort. And here's what is a cohort.
Hey, hey,
Yes,
James.
what is a
James,
cohort, I don't know. Yeah.
what
So, but yeah, as I said, it's so famous, Black Forest, for like for spa, for wellness, and for, yeah, just to relax and enjoy nature and being pampered, basically. Yeah. Hmm.
Hmm, hmm. How often do you and Anka get
To
together?
cook.
Get
How
together.
often?
Hey, Roy and Becky Travels. Um, how often do you and Anka get together and make foods?
Well, this live stream that we've started, basically, you know, like she's like, it all started with Darion because he says to me, he said, oh, why don't we just cook together? You cook a German food and I cook an American food, and yeah, and then we do live. But it happened so that Darion couldn't do it because, first of all, he had an accident, and he, you know, like standing there in his kitchen with broken leg is not exactly comfortable. So what happened is that I said, oh, let me try do my cooking, and then Anka came. So we just did like, I think this is the second time we've been together. So I'm not so sure if we can continue cooking because sooner or later our recipe is going to be like finished, because as far as cooking is concerned, I'm not really I'm not, I can cook, but I'm not really that, you can say I am not good at it, in a sense that it's for me, cooking is difficult. It's not easy. Yeah.
Well, I remember you said one time in I think it was on Darian's live stream that you've not been a very big fan of cooking.
No, it's not my, I have to cook because otherwise, you know, I don't eat. That is the
Mm.
thing. That's why I cook, because I need to eat. Otherwise, if it's only an option, I would not cook. Yes. Mhm.
So, does your other half do a lot of cooking?
Sorry? Huh?
Does your husband do a lot of cooking?
Yes, he does the cooking. He does cooking. He loves cooking. Yeah. So
So,
I'm so
what
blessed.
what is some of the best foods that he's cooked that you liked?
Oh, German food? You mean the German food?
Whatever he's cooked.
Oh, okay. He did a Tibetan soup. Tibetan soup that he called tentuk.
Hmm.
And so we did not know about this Tibetan soup before, but because he's always, you know, like he is in Frankfurt, and so when during the time that he is there, he always go to this restaurant, this Tibetan restaurant, and they always serve him tentuk. So he said when the lockdown happened, that he has to do home office and he cannot go anymore working in Frankfurt. So he said, I miss tentuk. So he remembered the recipe and he made it, and it was so good. I'm so blessed to have my husband can cook really, really good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Ooh,
Okay.
slow.
Yep. Let's see. On and saying the time that's not okay. The area is not so famous and known for the tourist attraction, but and known for the coldest temperature. James saying that he's cooking ribs in the slow cooker now, and that sounds yummy. Uh, let's see. Tony Dustin says, "Did you visit already one of the German islands?" Mm,
That was a question to Tommy. Yes.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we didn't know Germany had islands.
Yes,
Actually,
yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. If you go towards the Baltic Sea or towards the North Sea, we have islands there. That's called Baltrum. We have Sult. We have Just. Yeah. And then if you
yeah.
are uh, in the area of Baltic Sea, then you have Piol Island. Very close to not Stralsund, but very close to Vanamunda. Yeah. Mm-hmm. QQQ. Did you already visit one of the islands? Yes, I was in Bathroom in the North Sea, and I was very close to the Piol Island, but I did not go to Piol Island, but I was in Baltrum. We did a in the North Sea, and Anne will tell you that we have here in Germany. Okay, so the thing is, this is so funny because you guys, if you come to Germany, you always think about Bavaria, which is understandable because Bayern is a beautiful city and everyone they're like, go to Bavaria, Bavaria. But if you go towards the North Sea, for example, that we have here in Germany is like what they call Wattwanderung. Wattwanderung is like you will get a guide, a tourist guide that knows, like the area. And during the low tide, this the sea will be out, and you will see, like it's like sand, which is black, and you can walk on that sand to go to the island. Yes. So in the afternoon, when high tide comes, so if you want to go back to the mainland, you have to take a ship. Yes, and what's so nice is that there are little, like sand dunes there in the middle of the sea, and then you will see lots and lots of seals like lying like this, having fun in the sun. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, hello, Chat.
Thanks for the connection, and I'll be sure to return the favor. Um, I see Duchess asking says, how many square miles are the German islands?
That is a good question that I cannot answer. Probably if you could Google it, yeah. I really don't know. Really, really don't know. Because Bathroom, for example, is not really that big. It's a, it's a small island. Hello, Chat! How nice for Chat to be here, yes. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Like Tommy is saying, I haven't made it to the islands. I have been to the Baltics, like Angie's video, though, and may get up that way someday. So many places to go visit only. Yes, Europe is big. Like you can go all the way towards the east of towards like the Balkans, with the Estonia. I mean, I think Tommy's been there already. Yeah. It's beautiful.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh, how far is Heidelberg from Bavaria?
Okay, Bavaria depends where you are. If I say I go to the border, I can be in Bavaria for like 2 hours because Bavaria is a state, it's not a city, you see. So from
Bavaria.
here, from where I am, if I have to go to Bavaria, maybe 2 hours,
Hey, no
1 hour.
man.
Yeah. So it's not far. It's not far away from where I am, Bavaria. Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm. I
Now,
live in the state of Baden-Württemberg, and Bavaria is just next door, basically. Yeah,
do it then.
it's a federal state, correct?
We didn't know if it was in walking distance or not.
Which one?
We didn't know if Bavaria and what was it? We didn't know if Bavaria and Heidelberg were in walking distance of each other or not.
No, 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 no. You have to drive. But where I am, where I live here in my little village, yeah, I can walk to the next state, federal state, because I live in the border of Baden-Württemberg, and the
Uh-huh.
next state is Hessen. So I can walk from here maybe 15 minutes, like depend. Oh, yeah, 15 or the 20 minutes, and I am in Hessen. Just I can even see Hessen next door. Yes. Then you can walk from where I am in Baden-Württemberg. I can walk to Hessen, and yeah.
Is Heidelberg a big city?
No, it's not a big city compared to Berlin. Oh, Berlin is huge. It's not a big city compared to Mannheim. It's a small city, yeah. Because Heidelberg is an area full of academics,
Mm-hmm.
and it is famous for the high-end like medicine. So we have here the famous Heidelberg Uniclinic, where the princes and the politicians from all over the world will go visit to have to be cared for. Yes, Heidelberg is the oldest university city in Germany. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, I have a QQQ, just like I could walk into Germany from here. Yes, that's right. Dutch is in the Netherlands, so he is very close to the border of Germany, and he can basically walk from the Netherlands to Germany. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I we didn't know. So we didn't know if it was a hamlet or a town.
What is it? Okay, here's a
Oh,
question for you, Kenneth. He has a question for you from Tommy.
yeah. It says if I go with Darian to Germany and have lunch in
That's
Zugspitz,
correct.
part
That
of
is
his meetup next year, you can walk from Germany to Austria and have a foot in each country. Interesting.
Yes, you know why? Because in the Zugspitze, if you walk on one side, you are in Austria, and you walk on the other side, you will be in Germany, and the other one, I don't know which one. Yeah, something like that. So you can basically walk next to Austria. Okay, 15 minutes. That's fast, Nana. Yes, it is fast. Oh, so walk. I can see Hessen from here. Yes.
But yeah, we
Okay. I have a question from traveling with Nick P.
do you
QQQ.
ever
Do you ever keep up? Do you ever keep up any traditions from the Philippines? From the Philippines, there in Germany, food or anything else? Well, not really. No, not really. Unless the only thing I guess that I could say that I kept as a tradition is the fact that I eat rice every day. But then again, yeah, that's the only thing I kept. But food wise, no. Sometimes if let's say, I think in my family the most important Yeah, how do you get? It's not important. It's not like because my German family is just like they don't eat Asian food like my food. So when we invite them to have dinner, sometimes we just say, okay, I cook Asian food, and that's the only time. And it takes like maybe once a year I cook Asian food, but usually it's more European food. So I'm no, not really, just rice. Yes.
Federal borders in.
Yes, it's very close to
Tommy
where I
says,
am.
yeah. Tommy says that you can also be in Germany, Holland, and Belgium at once.
That's
Interesting.
right. Yes. If you're on the border, of course. Depending where you are.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely would love to. I definitely would love to come to Germany and visit the area and and get to meet you and your husband in person
Oh,
and and
that would be
especially
fantastic. Yeah.
yeah, and especially try some of that famous spaghetti ice.
Yes. Look, if you understand, this is Anne says, okay, I'll translate. When Angie goes to the toilet, what comes out is rice. So funny. Yeah, well, no, not only rice.
And
Nothing
oh,
else. So funny.
so okay.
Yeah. Why? Well, just because well.
Oh, that got me
Okay.
tickled on that one. Dutcher said that would be kind of neat to do, just to say you did it and confuse the heck out of people.
Okay. QQQ. This is a very interesting question. QQQ. Question for both of you. What should I expect in 35 days when I met Tarion in person for the first time? You first, Kenneth, because you've met him for the first time. You were the first one that met him. Come on.
I will just say he is awesome, and the way you see him on screen is the way you get to meet him in person. And it was just it was just an absolute pleasure and an honor to get to meet him in person, and I look forward
Right.
to.
Well, I agree.
Yeah. So and let's see. What is
Why now? So mean. Well, what do you think, Kenneth? Your call.
that 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 sound like I said before. That sounds like a that sounds like a stinky situation.
All right. Well, you figure that out yourself.
Hey, tornado.
Oh man, this is so funny.
you,
That's a very detailed question, man.
yeah.
That is so funny.
Question:
Well,
A periodic
Kenneth.
a periodic is around. Will you still carry your ID or passport if you go to Austria on foot or somewhere? Just
Okay.
curious.
Yeah, oh, well, of course. Although we are like Schengen, we are like Schengen, European Union. There's an agreement between countries that like anybody can go places, without having to sign anything on the border. So it's an open border. But in Germany, it is so important that that you have your personal ausweis, because personal ausweis is something that you need to use when you have to go to like if a police stops you, that, oh, where's your personal ausweis, we want to see you. If you want to let's say pick up a package, from a post office, and before they give it to you, they ask your personal ausweis. So it's an ID. So it is an important document. Or if you are traveling, let's say if you want to travel outside Germany, and even if it is EU, it is so important that you have a personal ausweis. In my case, I do not have a personal ausweis, but I have a Aufenthaltstitel. Now, Aufenthaltstitel is also like more like a personal ausweis, but it is a permanent residency visa. So if I go to, let's say, I travel to, where is that, to non-EU countries, and then I have to bring my personal my Aufenthaltstitel and my passport. Yes, so important. So if I travel, let's say I go to, yeah, if I go to the States, I need to have my Aufenthaltstitel and my passport. Yeah.
All right. Hey, Dasha's Crazy Adventure. Um. Okay. So, all right. Let's see here.
So I still need to answer and check. And let's say, for example, when we flew to Greece, yeah, my husband doesn't have to have his passport because it's EU, but he has a personal ausweis. But with me, I have to have that, again, as I mentioned before, the passport and Aufenthaltstitel. Yeah, or if I go to, let's say, if I go to Israel, I have to have my personal ausweis and my passport, and so is my husband needs to have both. Yeah.
Okay. You have to carry personal ID everywhere you go. Do you have to carry a personal ID everywhere you go? My dad is asking.
Yes, for me, yes, you have to. Yes, very important. You have to carry your personal ausweis all the time in case somebody checks you. In case the police checks you, you have to have your personal ausweis. Yeah. Very important.
Have to renew every few years or so. Do you have to renew every few years or so?
Yes, yes, you have to renew your personal. If I don't, okay, yeah. When I say, like, for example, if I have to renew my passport because my passport is 10 years, I have to renew my Aufenthaltstitel. Yeah, I have to bring that to the Rathaus, the municipal hall, and they're going to sort out my Aufenthaltstitel. The same thing with personal ausweis. You have to also every 10 years you have to renew it. Mm. Oh, I did not know. No, it's not. Yeah, it isn't. Yes, true. What is Annie saying? It is not mandatory to carry your personal ausweis, but better to carry it in case something happens. In case you never know. Yeah.
Hey, Jewel in the kitchen. Um. Now, your husband is a German citizen, isn't he?
Right. Yes. Otherwise, I will not be here. I will not be allowed to stay in Germany if he is not a German citizen. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you still you you still have you still have you have German you got a dual identity. So you have to in Germany you have to have a dual identity, right?
It's difficult in Germany. Okay. You don't have a dual citizenship in Germany. Okay. Uh,
Come to America.
all right.
They they become an American citizen, but they also have their original
Depends.
citizenship wherever they're from.
It depends. Okay. It depends which country you are. If you're American.
Okay.
Okay. It depends which country you are. Let's say if you are united from like now you're American and you, I don't know what sort of an agreement you have between Germany and America, but in Australia it doesn't work like that. If I happen to be German and I live in Australia for a long time, it takes a long process for me to get the dual citizenship in Germany. So because that
Oh,
happened to my brother-in-law, he lives in Australia, like we live in Australia, and then he moved to Germany. And before he moved to Germany, he wanted to keep two citizenship, Australian and German, and it is so difficult to get that. You have to go through long process, and you have to prove that you have relatives in Germany and that you're still in contact with them and whatnot. So yeah, it's a special case. It's a special case. It's not as easy. Yeah. Now my children, for example, because they are like I'm Australian citizen and my children like is also half German, half depends, because at the age of 18, then they will have to choose which one they want to keep. They want to keep Australian or German citizen, but they cannot keep both. That's the law. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. QQQ. NG, why don't you get an EU passport? I want to keep my Australian citizenship. Yes, because Australia is such a beautiful country, and it's so difficult to once you lose your passport, it is so difficult to go back to Australia, and I want that door open. That's why, yeah.
hey, Whiskey and Sunshine Off Grid, welcome in.
Okay. Oh, so
And
basically, when you're
yeah.
you okay. Che was saying. Oh, so basically, even your EU citizen, you always make sure to carry personal ID and other important documents. No, not really. You can keep your personal document at home. Yeah, only when you travel. Yeah, of course, very important to have your driver's license if you're driving. Yeah. And as Anne was saying, it's not mandatory to carry your personal ausweis in Germany, but I think it's better, to be safe in case there is an emergency that you need to show your personal ausweis, then you have it handy. Yeah. Mhm.
I know I definitely want to.
It's like me, yeah. I tell you
I
something.
definitely
If I
definitely want to make sure that when I do come to Germany,
oh
that I do have some travel insurance for sure.
so important. It is so important.
Um,
It's not only in Germany that you travel, anywhere in the world. If you want to travel, it is so important to have a travel insurance. Very, very important. Because if you don't have that one, and in case something happened to you, it can cost you a lot of money. Yeah. Mhm. So one thing that you need
Jewel,
to consider.
Jewel in the kitchen. What I'm actually drinking, I'm drinking half coffee and half chocolate drink. So I'm drinking those two mixtures. Uh, so it's basically it's basically chocolate flavored coffee. That's what it is. So um, but anyway, it's really good. Um, and the chocolate drink that you buy it in our in uh you buy it in the store in a gallon, and you're uh yeah, it's yeah, but anyway,
Yes.
yeah, that pretty much sums it up. I'm usually up all night long. This morning I didn't go to bed until about 5 o'clock this morning.
Whoa. Hmm.
Okay, but anyway,
Yes.
so yeah, it's kind of like yeah, it's kind of like that. Where was I?
Yeah, I forgot your question.
um, so what what is your like? I know, for example, your most common dessert in Germany is obviously spaghetti ice.
Oh no. No, not only spaghetti eyes. No. Yeah, no. There's some more to it than spaghetti eyes. I guess,
What?
yeah. Well, you can say that because, everybody knows about spaghetti eyes, yes. But
Yeah.
there's so many desserts in Germany. Yeah. Do you know that the bread, I think, and we'll correct this one, huh? We have at least 300. Germany has at least 300 varieties of bread. 300 in total. I think, including pastry, Germany has 1,500 or more. And the wursts, the sausages, I think, I'm not so 100% sure, but the last time I heard, I think it's 3,000 varieties of wurst sausages. Yeah. Okay, Angie, do you all ski? Okay, that's a good question. My family do skiing, yes, and our favorite place to go skiing is Elmau in Austria. Yeah. I don't ski. I tried to ski once upon a time. Oh my goodness, I just don't like it. I'm too scared. But they do ski, yeah. Um, yes. So, and for this one time we went to Austria. I am not so sure if you know that place. Innsbruck.
Mhm.
Innsbruck at the top there is Stubai. Stubaital, the glacier that we went skiing over there, and it's really awesome. Yeah. So, but usually we go skiing depending on, like, depending. There's so many places to go skiing, and if you want to, like, from where I am in Heidelberg, if you want to go skiing, which is very close to where we are, we have a skiing resort in Black Forest called Feldberg. Yeah, there you can go skiing as well. It's pretty neat. Of course, it's not as challenging as if you go to Austria or to yeah, or the Switzerland for skiing. Depends really, but
Mhm.
we usually go to Elmau. Yeah.
You don't ski off a ski jump, don't you? You
Huh?
don't ski off a ski jump, do you?
Ski jump? No, some people do. I know somebody. She is actually Olympic candidate, her sister and her, and they do a ski jumping. That is it's a freestyle skiing. So it includes the ski jumping. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Black Forest.
Do you do downhill or solemn or both?
You need to ask my husband. It's just the skiing. I don't go skiing. If I have to go skiing, if they have to go skiing, I always accompany them. I always wait at the restaurant. I did once upon a time. He kept telling me, "You need to learn how to ski." He says to me. So I enroll in a ski school, and for me, it's just it doesn't cut it. Skiing is not something that I that I'm brave to do. Yeah, but I tried. Yeah, I tried to ski once upon a time, like 10 years ago. Torta, yes. The best dessert is torta. Yeah. Yeah. We have a chocolate torta. We have uh, anything mantel torta, anything torta. Yeah.
Mhm. So, you, have, have you ever done bobsledding?
No, bobsledding, no, but we did called rodelbahn. That I like to do. Rodelbahn.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, see, Annie's saying to you that the downhill and slalom are ski sport disciplines. Yeah, these are for really experts in skiing. Those that are not afraid to break their legs when they do skiing. Yeah. Um, yeah, that's right. So yeah, I we do for me what I like to do all the time is when there is like in Elmau there is what we call in Germany Rudelbahn. Rudelbahn is like it's a path, it's like full of snow and you can sled in this over there. And sometimes it I think I'm not so sure because in Elmau I think it was at least either 5 kilometers long rural band. So from the top of the mountain, you take your, you know, your sled, yeah, and then you sit on that sled and you slide down. It's so much fun,
Mhm.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Yes, that is true. Very
uh,
true. Like, yes. I admire people who do who can ski. I tell you what, I'm sure it is fun. Like my kids, they can ski. My two boys, my husband, my all of us in the family. Yeah, all of them in the family can go skiing except me. I'm the only one, so I am. I stay in a restaurant, drink my warm coffee and my cake and waiting outside when they come. That's what I do. Yes, you're right. Angie, you're closer to the ground than your husband and kids. So when you fall, it won't hurt. Not very true, Tommy. Very true. Yeah.
hmm.
Yes.
So
All right. Try. Ah, really? Mm-hmm.
yeah. So beside, okay, thanks. I understand. No worries. There's always a replay. Hey, Timmy Ray.
Hi, Timmy. Good morning.
Um, but anyway, so what other what other types of food, like as far not I mean as far as like your main,
Frisky. Frisky.
like
I'm
your
good at
main
that.
dish, like your
Alaman.
main. Now it's my understanding that over in Germany you're not allowed to have preservatives in your food. Is that correct?
I'm not so sure. Yeah, maybe. No, actually, by law, you are not allowed to have that. Yes, it's natural. Yeah, it's natural,
Yeah.
and our drinks, like beer, for example, there is a law that like there's a law that is called the Reinheitsgesetz. That is Reinheit is purity law. Yes. So if
Mhm.
you drink beer in Germany, so healthy that they said one loaf of bread, I think, is equivalent to one glass of beer. I'm not so sure if that is the right thing.
Uh,
Hey, so Angie is the queen of the apres-ski. Balaman.
yeah.
Yes,
So
it's apres-ski. I love it. Yeah. Angie, I will say there will be, what is that? Nick says, Angie, I will say there will be 2 videos about my arrival in Atlanta. He's going to videotape his first time at the train station and the train arriving. I'll capture on board and coming in. That is so nice. I look forward for that time that you are going to upload it, because I'm sure it's going to be very exciting. Darian is really a cool guy. That's all I can say. You have to judge him yourself when you meet him for the first time. Yes.
That
Remember,
is Bariotic is around. That's Angie. Timmy. Uh, Dutch is saying, aren't there preservatives in German food? There
thank
are.
you. Aren't there preservatives in German food that are allowed by EU? As far as preservatives and EU regulations on chemicals being used on food, I really have no idea. I haven't researched that before, and so for me, it's like yeah, the thing that I know is the purity law for beer, and but it's true though. Food here don't have preservatives. Yeah,
Mhm.
and whether some food have preservatives, really, I cannot guarantee that whether it's true or not. So yeah, but Anne here in the chat box, he is really knowledgeable on all these things. So yeah, he'll answer you. Ah, there you go. He's answered you.
On says
Ah,
if you
thank you,
buy
Timothy.
prepackaged
So
stuff
kind of
from
you. Very nice compliment. So sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Wawa.
Timmy Ray, her link is at the top of the page on the YouTube side. At the very top. It's
So
pinned
kind.
at the top.
Thank you so much. Man, I'm so spoiled. Kenneth, when I finish this interview with you, my goodness, I think I'm going to have 1 million subscribers. Thank you, Kenneth.
Now, what has been out of all the videos that you have done,
Yes.
okay?
Uh,
What has been your most viewed video? Like like which one has gotten the most which one has gotten the most views?
I don't know. I need to check it up myself. Because you see, I tell you, Kenneth, this is funny. I think I was like I put my video there, sometimes, and I try to avoid to look at the numbers because it can be very frustrating sometimes. So I don't know. Maybe if I put shorts, maybe when I went to Heidelberg, I need to check that up in my analytics, because then I will see which one is, yeah. It's so difficult, you see. YouTube is not easy, and so what I do is like I put an I upload video, and if people are interested and they click and they think that they like it and they watch it, and if it happens so that there's views, well,
Mhm.
I'm very thankful for it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um, because I I find that I get a lot more views out of my out of my live streams than I do my regular videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Um,
In my case, okay. YouTube for me is like a hobby.
mhm.
It's not something that like I love going places. Yeah, I like to travel. Yeah, with my husband and my kids, we like to do that. And so for me, it is an opportunity for me to vlog where I go. So when I put my video together, it's just like, it's so much fun. And whether it's going to be successful or not, it's not really something that I focus on because it, as I said before, it's so frustrating. You just don't know whether
Mm.
it can be a video successful, because sometimes like you put your you put your videos together and you're so super happy because then what is that noise, Kenneth?
I'm not exactly sure. I don't hear anything.
It's gone. Now it's gone now. Yeah. So what happened is that, like, I said to my son, I said to him, I am putting these videos together. I am going to put it on my YouTube channel so that, no, this it sounds macabre, okay? But I said to him, so that when I die, no, honest, yeah, when I die, you can go and look me up again. Yeah, so more like, like I put it.
Well, in other words, like memories. Have memories for your
Yes,
children.
that's right. Memory. So, and if it happens so that these videos are interesting enough for people to watch, then I truly appreciate it. And I tell you something. I am so happy with only one viewer, because, yeah, if one view my video, and for me it's like, I'm super happy. It's like so encouraging. So,
Yeah.
and if you look at my channel, you will see my videos. Like there are 33 views and this views and that views, and yeah.
Mm,
So it's
y- uh, me and Darian and several others really enjoy your channel.
oh, I'm so glad. Thank you so much.
Uh,
I think you notice that if you look on my videos, for example, you see, there is no word there that says like, subscribe to my channel, or comment to my channel. But if you watch it at the very end, that is where I put my just subscribe, and it's very discreet. Because what happened is, I think it's because I'm so proud to ask. Yes, I don't want to ask. I'm so shy. Like, and so I said, I'm looking for people that are going to watch my video because they like what I do, or like who I
in other
am,
words,
because I ask and
in,
beg. You see what I'm saying?
mhm. In other words, you're looking for loyal subscribers.
Yes,
People
the
that
one.
people that
Oh,
people
yeah, the
that
one.
will actually people that will actually come and actually watch your videos, watch your live
Yes.
streams, and
Mm.
actually interact with your channel.
Yeah, yeah. As like Anne was saying the other day, because I said to him, like, I feel so sad because sometimes, like, I put a video and nobody watch. And then, yeah. Yeah, because it can be frustrating. I'm not a human being, I cannot just pretend that everything is hunky dory when I see my, I'm also human that have emotions, and, I can be disappointed as well. So one day I was doing live, and Anne, like Anne is German, he says to me, he says on the live, he said, it's better that way, that few people, because at least, you can interact with few people. No, it's very right
Mhm.
though, because if you have many, many, many people, then you will forget those people that has been loyal to you. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm
Mhm.
looking for those that will like me for who I am, not because I say, "Oh, please, please, please." No, I don't like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Timmy Ray the Kid.
Hey, code with Samuel. Um. So anyway, what was I gonna say? Hmm,
You forgot your question.
I forgot my question. Um, what was that? So,
Bye, Timmy
so
Ray. Thank you.
wait, wait. So, since you like to travel
Yeah.
and you like to go and visit different places,
Yes.
and I've kind of introduced you to some of the RVing community.
Yes, very interesting actually. Yes.
Okay, so do you and your husband ever intend to having an RV or owning an RV sometime in your lifetime,
Okay.
um, or do
All right.
or do you want to just stay uh, at home base and just travel every now and then? You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
That is a very, very good question. Very nice question. In Germany, you can visit many places with RV, with caravan, and for me, yeah, um, for me, it's a waste of money. For me, personally speaking, because how many times a year do I have to travel on a caravan or an RV? And I always like like the idea of calculating. I always calculate how much do I pay if I buy one RV, how much do I pay for the insurance, how much do I pay for the maintenance of it. So basically, an RV for me, I mean, I like people love the RV. I respect that.
Mhm.
I mean, for me, it's like it's a liability to me. It doesn't earn me a thing, RV. So if I
Mhm.
have to go on holiday and if I consider myself having an RV, the best thing for me personally, is to rent one. Then I can go anywhere
Yeah.
in Europe, renting an RV, and when I finish with my holiday, I can return it to the people there. And I don't have to pay anything anymore. I have my holiday. See? That's how I think. Yeah. But of course, there's a lot
Okay.
of people that love their RVs as well. Yeah, which I can understand. I think everybody has a choice. Yeah.
Yeah. Or you can. Uh, I'm sure you could probably get one to rent to own,
Well,
rent it, and then own it. Like, make payments on it to be rent to own.
yes, rent to own, but I'm always thinking of depreciation, you see.
Yeah.
It's just like buying a car. You think about buying a car. A car is beautiful, it's so nice. But once you drive it around the corner, it loses its value, and then you have to maintain it, and then you have to pay for the repairs and everything. So basically, it's always money coming out of your pocket. Yeah. So
Hmm.
it's not something that is it doesn't earn you a thing. It only you only spend, of course, like you
Hmm.
spend, because sometimes you don't go out holiday all the time, so it sits there on the yard, and if you don't use it, so it can rust. And yeah, so I guess it's just a matter of calculation. That's how I see it. So I always calculate how much it will cost me if I get one, especially the rent to own.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So, um, yeah. Now you're you like to travel on the Autobahn? Tell us about the
Mhm.
Autobahn.
Hmm. All right, Autobahn. Autobahn is a very unique. It's unique to Germany. Autobahn. There's
Mhm.
no Autobahn in the world like what we have here in Germany. It's a highway connecting to many highways. So there is number A1, A1, 2, 3, whatever and whatnot. Yeah. So Autobahn has a number. And Autobahn is very, very fast, depending where you are.
Mhm.
So a lot of people will think, there's no speed limit. Oh, I can drive from Heidelberg straight in to Berlin, 500 kilometers an hour. I'm exaggerating, you see. But it's not nothing like that because there are parts of autobahn also that have a speed limit. Some of them have 100 kilometers. Sometimes, depending where you are, you can be, like they can stop the speed and give you 60 kilometers an hour. And especially if there is a road works, then they have
Mhm.
30, yeah, kilometers an hour, and still it's an autobahn. So yeah, but there is an area on the autobahn where you can really speed really, really fast. Yeah. And I'm sure that if you visit Germany, you will have to experience that. Because I remember, like there was a friend of mine. She visited from the Philippines for the very first time. So we took them in the car, and like 200 kilometers an hour, 210 is easy.
Uh-huh.
And on the autobahn, and they got so scared because they're not used to it. And so they went back to the hotel and they talked to the driver and said, "Oh my goodness, they drive so fast here on the highway. Are you crazy?" And so the driver said, "Oh well, that's Germany. People
Mhm.
drive very fast here. Yeah." Mm-hmm.
But so what's the fastest speed limit that people have driven on the autobahn?
Oh, well, depends. I'm not so sure. If you will ask me, maybe some people can drive up to 300 kilometers an hour. Easy. Depending on your car, though. Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, if you drive a Lamborghini, for example, maybe you can floor it. Yeah, fast. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Depends.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I
Yeah.
remember.
And it's saying 250, 250
Yeah,
kilometers an hour.
I see where
Yeah.
on says the most cars in. Okay, then 300. Okay, 300 kilometers is about 186 point. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
depends on the car. I think you drive. If you
Because
drive this fast sports car, yes, of course. Especially let's say if you drive a Bugatti.
yeah. Because see, I'm glad you was able to translate that, Nick P. Because here, how I know is miles. I don't know kilometers very much. We always go by miles per hour.
Yeah. So here it's Anne was saying if you drive a Porsche, if you drive a sports car, you can drive as fast as you can. Fly! Phew!
If I remember correctly, when
Yes.
when Magna, when Magnificent Germany with Darian visited Germany, he was actually driving on the autobahn.
Yes. Not as fast as the Porsche though. Oh, that's crazy. It's so funny because like sometimes, when you drive on the autobahn, you have to be really okay. Autobahn is very strenuous. You have to
Mhm.
focus when you're driving. Yes, because it is so fast. And if it is your first time to be in Germany and you drive on the autobahn the very first time, it can be very scary because it's really, really fast. So sometimes on the autobahn, when it's not busy, traffic is flowing very well, and then all of a sudden you hear this very fast car driving on the right, yeah, and you can feel your car like as you drive like this, you can feel your car doing like this, moving like that, because the speed of the other car was just like boom, so fast that you thought, oh, that was fast. Yeah, it's awesome. Autobahn is nice.
And Tommy Dalton says the autobahn is a lot safer than driving on our highways.
Tommy is so correct on that. So correct. Because if I only talk, I'm going to talk about Australian driving, yeah, in Australia. Um, you can, just like in the States, you can overtake to the right, Like I said, there's 3 lanes highway. Some people, like drive very slow in the middle, and so you can overtake on the right, and you can overtake on the left. In Germany, it's not like that. It's like if you drive here and if you're slow, oh dear, you better go to the right, because it's illegal to block the overtaking lane. In Germany, you have to go to the, because you so much faster, and it's very safe in Germany. It's like we have a system here in Germany, Rex for links, it's called. We have this, when you drive here, you have the people that coming from the right has the right of way, unless you have the priority, which we have the sign like a diamond yellow. If you see that on the autobahn, on the road, you have the priority. And this one thing I have to say to you too, in Germany here, if the
Mhm.
traffic light is broken, there is no traffic light in the city, there
Mm.
there is no drama, because there's still, you can still drive like usual, because we have signs that in case a traffic light is broken, there is a sign that you need to follow, and no drama. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think I know. I'm going to be biased. I'm going to say this. I think I'm going to be biased. Sorry, but Germans are really good drivers. Really, they're really good drivers. Yeah. I'm sorry for being biased, guys. I know there are people also that are good. It's just like that's how I see it.
Okay. See, here in the states, we have red lights, and we also have red light cameras. In other
Yes.
words, if we if we run a red light, uh, we could get ticketed. Uh,
In Germany, if they catch you driving a red light, yeah, you lose your
yeah,
license for good. Danger. Mm.
yeah, yeah. They and that uh, but but yeah, they used to um, they just started doing this. They just started doing the traffic light cameras. Hey, Fat Man Adventures. Hey, War Girl. Um, hey, Naj. If I didn't say hello earlier, make up, Mom and Son. Um, but see, they just started putting them cameras up just a couple years ago to help cut down on accidents, traffic accidents, and stuff like that.
Mm.
So
Well, I don't know about the system of driving in the States, but
yeah,
I can compare. I can only compare the driving, the way the Australian drives, and the German. See, in Germany, the way we drive, it's completely different. Here is it's so much discipline. Yeah. Very
yeah,
disciplined, the driving here, and you see it on the autobahn. Of course, not everybody respect each other on the autobahn, because there's sometimes rowdy people out there. But the discipline when it comes to driving, so it's really really safe, in spite of the fact that it's a high speed highway. Yeah.
yeah. But says traveling with P says not every state has red light cameras. Hmm. Um, so Dutch says the yellow is preparing to go if you drive in the car.
Right. Do you know that in Germany, I Correct me, Anne. Correct me. But the favorite, we have like the manual transmission is the favorite. It's very
Mm-hmm.
few drive automatic here. There are people that drive automatic. There are automatic cars as well in Germany, and we have this system called Tiptronic in auto. You can have it automatic or manual, but usually a lot of people drive here manual. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
manual transmission. Yeah, and like me, I'm so used to driving manual that driving an automatic is just like I don't feel like I'm. I like to drive manual. It's much fun. Yeah, it's work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, see, here in the States, if you get one of them red light red light tickets, I think it's I can't remember what, because it changes from year to year, the laws and stuff here,
Mm.
and uh, I think you're allowed so many before they actually take your license away. You're allowed.
I don't know. Like maybe in Germany, they can you can get some points removed from your license. Yes,
Yeah.
when you do a certain, if you do wrong thing by the traffic law. But all I know, for example, on the autobahn, because it is high speed highway, gate tailing it's illegal. You're not
Mm-hmm.
allowed to gate tail a car. So by law, you have to have at least one car distance from the car in front of you. Yeah, and if the police find out and they caught you doing
Mm-hmm.
tailgating, that's I'm not so sure how much the penalty, but it's losing your driver's license automatic. Mhm.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
you have a lot more you have a lot more stricter laws in Germany than we do in the States then.
Germany is a country full of rules. Rules, 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 rules. Forbidden here, forbidden there. Hmm.
Mm,
Which sometimes can be not fun, but it's just the way it is here.
mm,
We have to follow rules. Yes, it's very
yeah.
important. Rule driven. Germany is very much into rule here. If you go to the forest and for walk, before you can even get into the forest, you have to look at the information and said what are the rules that needs to be followed. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Tommy does say this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
manual transmissions are just about extinct here in America. Yeah.
yeah, and in
So,
Germany, it's very common. It's very common. But there, I mean, it's changing now too because electric cars are coming, and maybe one day we will not have a manual transmission anymore. So I was actually funny because we were talking, my husband and I were talking this morning, and I said, like the cars are evolving into like much more than you used to think in the the early days of it being here and being made. And so I said, one day we will be driving a computer. And the husband said, maybe it's more like the computer will drive us. So we just have to sit on the
yeah.
car. And it's going anywhere. And yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm hearing now here in the States, we're pretty soon going to be coming into, going to be having flying cars here for too long.
Mm, okay. So, and they increase the penalty for speeding and parking, but compared to other countries, still cheap. Yeah. Other countries are very expensive. I don't know how much it costs you to pay for your penalty in the states in case you do something illegal. It's like, for example, if I park my car, we have this. I have. I think I've shown you our. We have what we call a parking shine. It's common in Europe,
Mm,
yeah, parking shine. I'm not so sure if you've seen that before. It's just like it's like blue, and it has like a dial of the time. You put your time when you arrive, and so if it says that you are allowed here to park between such and such time for 2 hours, so you dial your that park shine, and then parking this, sorry, and then you put it on your car. And but if you are, like if you neglect it, and then the ordnungsamt come and visit and say to you, you have overstayed,
mm,
penalty is, I think, 15 euros, something like that. 15.
mm,
I was once driving, and I was caught by the, like, speeding with my little smart, because I had a smart once upon a time. And so I was speeding, and then the camera caught me, and I got a ticket, and I have to pay 15 euros. 15 bucks. That's expensive. Ah, Parkscheibe, park this, Parkscheibe, danke. Yes, a clock on paper, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, any more question?
yeah. What? Um. What are your like? What types of stores do y'all have in Germany? Like,
Oh, okay. What type of stores? Um,
like,
okay.
as far as
Austria,
grocery stores go, like here
ah,
we have like here in the States we have like Walmart, uh, Kroger's, Ingles, um, Food City, um, you know, and we
okay.
we used to have a Kmart, but then we don't have a Kmart no more. We have all these here.
Okay, in Germany we have three kinds of stores. I call it stores. Yeah, we have the only for groceries, like
Mm-hmm.
Rewe. Okay, Rewe is a little bit bigger, but let's say we have a discounter. So if you want to buy food, it's called Lebensmittel store for grocery. That doesn't mean that you have clothings in it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like in Walmart or Kmart, for example. If you go to Kmart, you have a section where you can buy clothes, and then you can go, furniture, maybe whatever. Yeah, it's Mishong, and then you can go on another area. There is a grocery for your vegetable and whatnot. Yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So in Germany, it's like this. You go to Aldi, you go to Lidl, you go to Rewe, you go to Famila, Kaufland. Yeah, these are all concentrated only for groceries, for food. In Rewe, for example, you cannot buy clothes in Rewe, although sometimes they have a department where they can sell clothes as well, but not, but not this different kind of clothes. So if you want to buy clothes, then you have to go to a boutique. Yeah, and then you have to go to, right, like the shopping mall, and the shopping mall has only boutiques in it. So it's only sales like H&M, Pick und Kloppenburg, this boutique, Benetton, Tamaris for shoes, or whatever boutique, only for clothes. Yeah. So, and so we have also, if you are a business owner, we have like a wholesale. I'm not sure if it is wholesale. It's called Metro. Metro is where you can buy bulk bulk of goodies. Yeah, if you own a restaurant, you can go to Metro and buy this kind of thing. So yeah, so there is a separation between groceries for food and a separation for clothing in Germany. So it doesn't
Ah,
mix like. America. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm, okay. Um, yeah, like Nick P was saying here, that is true to that as well. Some states, because when I mention Food City to other people that's from other states in the U.S., they're like, "What is that? What's a Food City?" And I'm like, you know, because they said that they don't even have that in their area and stuff. So it varies.
Mm.
Now, I do know that we used to have a Winn Dixie, but we don't have a Winn Dixie anymore. As far I think they closed. I
Mm.
think they closed all the Winn Dixies in the states.
Yeah. And so the thing is that, like, for example, we used to have Walmart in the area of very close to Karlsruhe, in Bretten, somewhere in Bruxelles. Yeah, very close. We have one. Huge, huge, huge. And but it did not survive in Germany, because in Germany, people are so much into, like, the culture here is so, like, it's, I don't know, it's, you cannot break them. They have a habit of something, and it's not easy to break. Germans are completely different, and they don't have this kind of easygoing kind of, oh yeah, we'll accept that and start anew. And no, in Germany, it's really like, no, this is how we've done it before, and it will always be the same until now, something like that. Yeah. And it's in Germany, it's very, very, like, it's not, they are not quick to change. It's very traditional, and yeah, very slow to change. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you all still have a Winn Dixie? Uh, can you remind me, Nonis, where you're from in the states? But let's see here. On says we have nothing big as Walmart to run big stores. Is too expensive. We have to pay the workers proper salary.
Yeah. Mm. Yes. Yeah. I just as I said, Walmart did not make it in Germany. Yeah.
Hmm.
Didn't. Mm-mm. It was
Now,
not popular among Germans. Yeah.
do you have anything like Costco or anything?
No, we don't. We don't have Costco in Germany. I don't know. No, I don't think so. Yeah. We have Aldi. Okay, what we have? We have so many. You see, the thing is that in Germany is like, oh, I don't know. Um, we don't have these big companies like you what you mentioned, Walmart, the Costco, and all these big huge company, because Germany is, the very strong foundation of German economy is what they call the Mittelstand. Yeah. Mittelstand is like a company with sometimes 500 employees. And so, but they have niches, they have niche. And there's thousands of them in Germany, and so they have their own niche, and they do it really, really, really well. And so, yeah, so that's Anne will explain to you what exactly is Mittelstand. It's very important to German economy. Yeah, very, very, very important. Mm. Yes, that's true. And
And
yeah, the one in
that's
Karlsruhe, the Walmart big buildings and stores went to Real. Real is another big company, a German company, I think. Real. I'm not so sure if it is German. I'm sure it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Does Germany have McDonald's? Yes. We have McDonald's. We have KFC. We have what do we have? We have Burger King. How you call Burger King? in America. I'm not so sure. We have
Yeah, we
Burger
have
King,
and we have KFC,
KFC.
and
What we
we
have?
have
We have Starbucks. We have
we have Hardee's, which is also known as Carl's Jr. I think it used to be called Carl's Jr. before it became Hardee's.
mm,
Um,
Germany is oh, okay. It used to be once upon a time when I came here for the first time, like 20 years ago. Um, McDonald's were not everywhere before, but now there's quite a lot of McDonald's everywhere. And so yeah, so it's easy for people to just like, oh, okay, have a breakfast in the morning and go to McDonald's and whatnot. But in Germany, for example, restaurant, when you go to a restaurant, it's so social. It's not like you go there and eat and then you go. It's not like that. So if you go to a restaurant, it's really where you can socialize with your friends. It's very, very social. Yes.
mhm.
And does Germany have McDonald's? Yes, we do have McDonald's.
Yes,
Yes.
that is correct, Dutch. Because there is some
Yes, it is Hungry
Australia,
Jack in Australia.
yeah, there is some Australian channels that I follow, like the Down Under Cruisers. That they were, I've heard them talk about many times that, and even my medical doctor, he's actually visited um, Australia himself, and he was telling me that he went to a similar like Hungry Jack's, and he saw that they had the same menu that we have here in the states. Like they have the Whopper and they have the the um, they have the Whopper, things like that. Hang on a minute. I'll be back. I'll be back in a moment. Hang on a second. I'll be back in a moment.
I'm taking. Hello, guys. Welcome to Kenneth's channel. I'm taking over. Anyway, where are we? Aldi is really big. I remember when I went to Australia, like to visit to my family, and we took a suitcase full of lollies and chocolate from Aldi. And it's so funny because when we arrive in Australia, they have the same chocolate as in Germany. It's just like, whoa, what's the point of going there with the lollies and things when they have the same? Yeah. Where else? Okay. It's Angie is now in charge. Let's start. No, let's get cooking. What? It's so fun.
Yeah.
Tommy, you're funny. Kenneth, you better not go away. You know why? Because they want me to cook now.
Oh, I would love to try some of your cooking.
Oh
I
my goodness,
seriously would like to
Kenneth.
try. I I I find your cooking. I find your cooking on a scale of 1 to 10 that it is definitely a 10.
Oh Lord. No. Yeah. But yeah, well, yeah, but it's true. Like Aldi is really growing fast. Yes, really fast. Ah, there is
You're
Darian.
speaking.
Hi,
Hello, Darian.
Darian.
I love how he says your name, Angie.
Yes! Hey, Darian! Yes. Yeah.
Oh, but
Why? Hello,
yeah.
hello. Amy's Hayes Adventures. Hello, hello. Okay.
Hey, Amy. Um,
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
now, want a good, let's see, want to have a good laugh, order a
Why?
sausage biscuit from Burger King and
Why is that? Oh, scary could be
but
a 20. You know what? Anke and I, we did a bratkartoffel. I think you've seen the video, like the live streaming, and I burnt it. And so what happened is that my husband came home, and I said to him, "Would you like to try my bratkartoffel?" And I said to him, "And yeah, on the scale of 0 to 10, what is it? 11?" I said, and he says, 11 and a half. I had hit my mute by accident. The brat, the bratkartoffel mess. I know. I listen. One of these days, I'm really going to cook a schnitzel, the real one, because I said to Anne, I said, you need to be, you have to be proud of me. I cook a bratkartoffel, and he says to me, I can only be proud of you if you're going to show me making a schnitzel from the very like from the basic one, from the start, not the pre-made one. Mm, that is going to be a challenge.
but yeah, it's um, but anyway, yeah, I know here Aldi's. If you go to Aldi's store, um, I think at least here in the states, at least the one in my area anyway,
Hmm.
in the states, you have to pay like 25 cents for to use one of their buggies. Do they do that in Germany?
Yes, yes. Well, basically, you have to rent your trolley. We call it in Australia trolley. Yeah, shopping trolley. You have to put the €1 coin in it. Yeah, so basically, you're renting that one. So once you finish shopping, you put it back, and then you get your €1. But they have this system where we have the same in. I'm not so sure if you have the same in Australia. I'm not so sure because I don't remember anymore. But in Germany, we have this system where there is like a key that you have to put a €1 coin, and then once you finish, you stick the key in, and then you get that coin up again. Yeah, and also in Germany, we have what we call fund. What we call
Mm-hmm.
fund. It's the same like in Norway. They have the same. Like if you have a bottled water and you have this recycling thing, like a sign. And so if you put that in a machine, it's actually you can collect. I think each bottle is 25 cents. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes if you collected like how many bags of empty bottles, it's easy to get $80 in one go. Hmm? Fund, yeah, and is saying yes, deposit. There's 25 cents deposit on the plastic bottle if you buy drinks in Germany. So if you go on the streets and you see a bottle with this sign, pick it up and bring it to the shopping. In maybe in Aldi or Lidl or Rewe, and you will find this machine that will scan scan, and then you get your bonbon. How do you call it? Your your receipt of how much money you collected, and then you can use that to go shopping. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
And in Holland, fund is called stattigeld. Stattigeld. Awesome. Now learn something. In Germany, it's called fund. In English, it's called deposit. In Holland, it's called stattigeld.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Um,
Yes.
but now here in the states, of course, it varies in different states as well. our our sales tax is like it's like 9.5. It's like 9.5% on a dollar.
Oh, okay. It's like
So what is your
are you talking
um
about value added tax? Is VAT?
do what now?
It's called the value added tax. You say it's VAT.
It,
It,
like
because
when we like
total,
like when like when we go and purchase like whether it be gasoline or even groceries.
it's
Um,
called in Germany. It's called Mehrwertsteuer. We have 19% in Germany.
yeah.
Yeah, 19%. So I'm saying for food is 77%. For others it's 19%. So if I say I ordered for myself, if I own a business, let's say, and I order a computer for business purposes, then I have to pay 19% Mehrwertsteuer or 19% value added tax. And for food, as Anne says, I think it's 7%. Oh,
Okay.
congratulations, 900.
Thanks
Awesome.
everyone. I appreciate all the friendships that I've made,
Nice.
and I look forward to getting to meet every one of you in person one day. Um, Even though I may not, that might be kind of impossible to meet every one of you in person, but most of you anyway. Some of you I've met already in person, but I look forward to doing many more travel adventures with y'all.
So here
And
is me. I'm going to ask you a question myself. Let's say now you have 900 subscribers. Yeah.
yes,
900. That's awesome. Yeah. Let's say one of these days you are going to meet all of them in one go. How would you feel?
well, it would definitely be a blast.
Yeah.
Uh,
Right. Anne is correct.
I,
Yeah.
I he, he's hope Dad said he's still around to see it. Uh,
Oh,
and that's mainly I wanted to have some memories out there. That's what got me started with this YouTube journey thing. Is I wanted to have some memories out there, especially if I got to where I had some kids myself or even grandkids. I wanted them to be able to go back and be able to look at those memories.
that's right. And I said exactly the same to you before, right? I said to my son, well, I do YouTubing because one day I will die. So then you can go back and say, that's my silly mother. Once upon a time when she was still alive.
but
And you, Angie, 1,600. No way, 1,620. Seriously? You know, and that 1,620, I'm not even so sure if that is the correct number. Maybe some of those subscribers are no longer there. Hmm.
and like I said many a times, I'm more in just I'm more in just the friendships
Hmm.
and the interaction and the community
Right.
tab than I am the than I
Oh,
am
thank you.
than, than I am as far as the than I am as far as the than I am as far as the monetization part, you know.
Yes, yes. Yeah, well, because really, at the end of the day, this is yeah. Thank you, Anne. No, but really, at the end of the day, the way I look at it is this. YouTube is a social media platform. Aside from being a platform where you can look for tutorials and self-help, self-help and what some of these things. And so it is so for me it's important that you meet the right people. But then again, you can only meet right people if you are right yourself, I believe. So if
Mm-hmm.
you're friendly, people will be friendly with you, and people are there to, like it's more like service basically.
Mm-hmm.
Just give and give and give. It doesn't matter if you get back something. Sooner or later, somebody will give you something nice.
Now, my dad also has a question. He said, "How come
Right?
we? How
What?
come we? How come we never get to see your? How come we never get to see your husband or your kids?"
Okay, this is it. My children are very, very private. It is incredible. My husband, he is only because you see, I tell you something. When I started doing a YouTube, none of them would like to be on the video. None of them. They said, he says, "That's your channel. It's your YouTube video. Just do it yourself. And we don't want to get involved because Germans are very private. That I tell you that straight. But I am so super glad and I thank God that now my husband is starting to join. But my son is still, sometimes you see him on the video, but most of the time I have another son. You will never see him on the video at all. No, no, no. And I tried and I said, "Well, would you like to be joined so that they can see you?" So I said, "No, mother, not me. Mm-mm. You won't see him
Mhm.
at all." Yeah.
I just wondered. I mean, I know it's none of my business,
Huh?
but
What did Papa say?
he told me that you had a couple of kids, and I said no. You're too young.
He was saying you're too young to have
Oh no,
kids.
Papa, no. I have two kids.
I
Yes.
I said she
Thank
don't
you.
look like she's past
That is such
two.
a nice compliment.
He said he told me the other day. He told me
Huh?
the other day to him you don't look like you're past 25 years old.
Oh, that is so nice. Oh my goodness. I still have hope then to live forever. Thank you. Oh no. That is so kind.
Just about send me to the floor.
It just about sent him to the floor when I you know
Okay, okay. I get you. Yes, yes. No.
um,
No,
but
but it's true. I give credit to my mother. Yes, because she too it's a genes. Or maybe because I don't smoke and drink, that's why, probably. And I don't go into the sun. So
Oh,
Darian.
whatever. I'm
Wait
young.
until I see you.
You don't
I'm
you
gonna
don't
take you
look
to
you
restaurant,
don't look
Darian, again.
you don't look good when you're 110.
he said you're gonna look good when you're 110.
Whoa, that'd be nice. You know what I said to my husband when I reached the age of 80, I will still wear my Doc Marten boots. Yeah, that is so funny. Oh my goodness.
But I absolutely love your personality.
Oh,
I
Oh, that's so
love
kind.
I just I just uh,
Look at Anne. He always make fun of me. Saying, "See, Angie don't drink, she doesn't smoke, and no sun. You are a vampire." No, okay. I don't go. The sun is not good for your skin, really. I mean, of course, you need to go to the sun to get vitamin D. I mean, early in the morning. But if you say from 10 o'clock onwards until like in the afternoon 3 4, and you're always in the sun. It's not good for your skin. So, and
Mhm.
also smoking is not going to help you either, and so is
Uh,
drinking alcohol. So these
yeah,
are no, I don't drink alcohol, which is I drink basa.
yeah,
You need some.
yeah. Well, I drink water and coffee, so
Yes, that I can accept. Coffee and water. Yes, it's very
yes.
important. Yes.
But
Mm-hmm.
I can honestly say that in my 25 in my 27 years of living, that I have never had a drink or had the desire to drink, um, and I've never smoked either.
Oh, that's good for
Uh,
you. Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
and I have no desire. So, uh, and for one, uh, I personally cannot. I personally cannot stand the smell. Can can stand the smell of neither one, alcohol or smoke, either one. And two, due to my health issues, I have to be careful about being around smoke and stuff like that and things. And
Right. Yes. Yeah.
so that you know, so you know, but
Yeah. Oh, well,
and
for me,
so I plan on staying sober. Yeah,
good for you. But see, the thing is that the way I look at it is everybody has a
You're
choice.
never gonna be as pretty as you are, Angie.
Huh?
I said, even though
even though I don't do that stuff,
he doesn't do that stuff, he's never gonna be as pretty as you are.
even though I don't do that stuff, don't do the smoking, drinking, I'm never going to be as pretty as you are.
Oh, no, you will never be. But you will, and I will never be as handsome as you are. So funny. Oh dear. Oh, yeah, you're so. No, nobody's true though. Huh? I will never be as handsome as you are. Is that you're laughing?
But
Oh dear, oh dear.
His age is gonna catch up to him sooner or later.
my age is going to catch up to me sooner or later, though.
Oh, it's all in the mind. It's all in the mind.
I wish.
No. Yes.
He wishes.
No. No.
Okay.
For
Cat.
me, you know, life is funny. It's a matter how you choose your way of thinking about life. You can choose to be unhappy and then get wrinkles, and you can choose to be happy and just avoid wrinkles, no?
But
All right.
so, man, there's
You know that
but,
the pasta tastes different in another country and in Germany. And the color, Anne is right, the color is completely different. Your Fanta color, because I went once to the commissary and get me an American Fanta. It's really dark yellow you have. What?
yeah.
Tommy don't drink coffee? You know, Tommy, in Germany, it's like you have to have coffee for coffee and cake.
Well, I know that when I went to Helen, Georgia,
Yes.
and in Helen, Georgia, it's built like a German town anyway, because there's a lot of German restaurants, a lot of German stores, and things like that.
Right. Yes.
So um, uh, I got to try my very first German German coffee. It was what was it? What was it called?
Oh, I can't remember, but I've been named to order some more.
Uh, I think it was called the Black Rifle. Was that what it's called?
No.
Okay, I
Okay.
got some German. I got some German coffee, and it was really good.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
Wayne Pat.
yeah,
Do you know that in Germany we have a coffee that is called Ansbach? I think Ansbach. And correct me if it is right. It's called Ansbach. What is Ansbach? But this coffee has alcohol in it, and it's cooked strange. It's not your traditional coffee. I remember it's like it's a coffee, and you have a long, like spoon with it, and in that coffee you have alcohol in it. That's in
mm,
I think Ansbach, was that Ansbach? Because I remember my grandmother-in-law she made that Ansbach coffee in Rudesheim. Yes, that's right. In the Rudesheimer coffee. It has alcohol in it.
mm.
Ansbach. I think it's called Ansbach. Not so sure.
Now,
Yeah.
there's a channel that I follow.
Yes.
Um, we got Nas just saying that. Yeah, we appreciate that compliment. We
Yes, that's right. Rudesheimer Cafe with Asbach or Alt. This is with alcohol.
Yes, it definitely was a 10. Yeah, we actually we actually called the restaurant that I got it from, the German coffee, and we actually had some sent to our house.
Four bags.
We had 4 bags sent to our house. It was really good. And
Wow.
we've been meaning to call and order some more.
So here I have
Uh,
question to Darion.
yeah,
Darion, have you tried the Rudesheimer Cafe with Asbach or Alt?
yeah, Hoffers. That's it. That's it. It
Offers.
was a yeah, but I still can't remember I can't remember the German brand of coffee that.
Hopper. No, Hopper is the name of the building.
It was the name of the restaurant, but I was thinking it had another name though for the coffee. It may be called Hoffers,
It's been a while since we got it.
but um, but anyway, yeah, it was really good. And that was actually Jacob's.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
yeah.
But these are imported to Germany, this coffee.
Mm-hmm.
This is not a German coffee per se. It's imported here
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because we don't have coffee trees in Germany.
Mm-hmm. But but yeah, and that was actually the also not only did I have German coffee for the first time, but I had the Bavarian breakfast
Oh, you did?
from
What did
there,
you
yeah,
have for breakfast?
for the very first time. Yeah.
With what? Weisswurst?
I had it was um it had like I think it was it had several meats in there. It had I think it had I think it had bologna, had a little bit of everything. It had bologna, ham, bacon, eggs. It was really good, and on a scale of 1 to 10, it was definitely a 10 as well. And
Nice. Yeah.
I know we had to definitely wait our turn that day. We went to Hoffers, and and
Lol, lol. Sorry to say
It
lol,
was
lol.
well worth the wait.
He's laughing.
and and uh, and
Yak,
uh,
yak boss, yak boss.
and also it was I had I think it came with grits. I think, and of course I did try some German mustard, German mustard, which I wasn't a very big fan of the. Now the bread there at I think it was at Hof, the Hofbra House, the Hofbra House. Uh, that was when I very first tried. As a matter of fact, it was me and Darian. We ordered the same thing. We ordered the uh, Schweinhaxe, which is
Oh, mommy. Thank you.
which is the pork shoulder, German pork shoulder, and 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 I also for appetizer I got to try some German bread, and Darian was he wanted have a good one, Tommy. Thanks. Um, and Darian wanted me to try some mustard, and I tried it, and I wasn't a very big fan of the mustard, but um, but now the bread now I could make a meal on that itself, and
You know,
I also I
you
also
know.
had the pretzel as well.
I tell you something. If you meet a German that uh, have visited another country and was you like, for example, an immigrant, a German immigrant, you
Mm,
ask them what they miss, and they will always answer you, "It's bread."
mhm,
They will always say, "Oh, I miss the bread in Germany."
mhm.
Because the German bread is just so super tasty, and it has a smell that is really like
Yeah,
woo.
that's what Darian has had
Mm.
some experience with. He said himself the times that
Oh,
the
you know,
times that he's visited Germany.
we
He
have we have in Germany is like pretzel that you mentioned, you see, and then we have the Lauge pretzel. Lauge pretzel is the one with I think, and then Lauge pretzel. Oh no, it's a pretzel with butter. And
Mhm.
I tell you what, it is so super tasty. Mm, mm, mm. You go
Mm,
outside, and sometimes, like they have this small stall that sells pretzel outside. And if
mm,
you have a butter, oh my goodness, it tastes really like heavenly.
mm,
Tastes so good. Yeah, yeah. Okay, a good remember. Yeah, we can get American bread here in Germany. The only time. Oh yeah, in Australia we have. I think it's the same with you in the States, but it's called in Australia Wonder White. Wonder White, as they with the expression. So Wonder White. It's Wonder White. It's a
mhm,
loaf of bread that when you take it out of the plastic, you can basically, like put it in your fist, like this, and then roll it and make a really dough. It's so soft. It's not bread. So we don't have that here in Germany. Hmm?
mm.
We cannot get that one here.
Says we can't get American bread here in Germany. The only similar thing we have here is the toast bread, but
And it
this.
tastes awful. It doesn't taste good at all. Mm-mm.
Mm. But
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely when I get to visit Germany, I definitely want to try your foods, your German foods,
Oh
and
yes, sir.
and
Yes, yes, yes.
get to experience the difference in between the taste between the German foods and the um, American foods. You know what I'm saying,
Mm, yeah.
and get to experience the different cultural and stuff like that.
Mm. German culture is completely different from. I mean, every culture is different anyway. Yes, and so it's interesting here. As is always mentioned in Germany, you come here. It's either you like it, it's either you love the culture, the country, or you hate it. There's no in between. Mm. Well,
I
we love Germany, so
magnificent journey with Dad said I will never be the same.
very true. You will never be the same. Yeah, Germany has this I don't know, it's so strange. I cannot explain this. Like there was once, like I was having a live streaming, and one of the thing that said, "Oh, okay, why don't you ask me a question? Why do I love Germany so much?" And then she asked me, of course. And so I tried to answer that one, and I said, I don't know. It's not something that I can explain. It's just like if you love your husband, and then you ask yourself, why do I love him? You do not, you cannot explain it. You cannot just say, oh, I love you because you're handsome, or I love you because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not like that. You cannot just say, I love Germany because Germany 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not like that. It's I don't know. It's so difficult to explain. And then I don't know if I mentioned this already. One of my friend, like I have an American friends too, and some of the relatives sometimes would come visit in Germany, and the mother, like her mother, would ask me, and she says, "What happened if your husband will say, okay, we are going back to Australia right now, and we leave Germany?" And I said to her, I said, I will really cry if one day my husband says, okay, we decide we go back to Australia, we'll leave Germany. And I said, I am going to cry. Germany is beautiful.
I Speaking of Australia, uh, like I was telling you earlier, the Down Under
Yeah,
Cruiser, the Down Under Cruisers YouTube channel that I follow,
right. Yes, I know them. Yeah.
um, they will get in 20 in October of 2022.
Yes. What will happen?
They will be coming to the states. They will
No!
they will be coming to the states for their very first time. I think it will be I think it will be Sean's very first time ever in the states. But Ilana said something the other day. Said she's been in the states before, but
Mm,
it's been a good while. But
right.
it'll be Sean's first time. It'll be Sean's first time ever in the states, and as a matter of fact, me and Magnificent Germany with Darian are going to be going on the exact same cruise. It's a group cruise in October 15th through the 23rd, 2022.
Exciting.
We're going to be leaving out of Miami, Florida,
Yes.
and going to Aruba, Bonaire, La
Oh
Ramona, and help me out here, somebody. Um,
no.
I can't remember what all the yeah, yeah, and I can't remember all the. Hey,
Caribbean,
thank
he
you.
said.
Yeah, Yeah, come on, yeah, Caribbean, yeah. But it's gonna be my very first ever group cruise I've ever been on.
Oh,
I've
that is going
never.
to be very exciting for you. There's a question for you there, T.O.
What? I'm not so sure what you're asking there.
Oh, we won't know who subbed him back yet. Get me right.
Oh, yeah. Timmy Ray said he connected with Barioticas around. Yeah,
And we won't know if he subbed him back.
Bariotic around hasn't had time to check out his channel, but I'm sure she will. Won't you, Angie?
Hmm. Okay, I'll check
um,
later. I'll check later. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
but yeah, um I look forward to it. I'll get to meet several people from the YouTube community. I'll get to meet Call Me V
Oh, that is so nice. I'm
and
sure you will have fun.
hopefully the borders will be open by then. Uh,
Awesome.
see,
Nice.
what I think is strange right now is that
Mm.
we're allowed to go and visit them, but they're not allowed to come to the states.
I know. You know what, Kenneth? I have already reserved my August, and I put there United States of America. Next year. I
so
know.
you're going to be coming to the states yourself, huh?
Yes, I'm flying in August next year when everything is sorted out. So it's already on my calendar. It's already, put there. He ate, what is it? He ate MLY download the box Super 6 app to create a play answer 6 question.
I'm not understanding that,
Oh, me neither. I don't know.
but yeah, I don't understand that. Uh, but anyway, but yeah, we're not. They're not allowing they're not allowing the Canadians to come to the states
Yeah.
because the borders is closed,
Oh,
and
I see.
but
Hmm.
we're allowed to, but us in the states we're allowed to go to them.
Yeah, you're
I'm hoping
correct.
things will open up by the time the cruise comes. And and the good news is that the uh, Sean and Alana was talking the other day that um, that they are going to allow to open the borders around the 18th 18th or 19th of November or December.
What? Yeah, Anne is asking you a question. The borders from Canada are still closed? Really? Why?
Okay.
Yeah, it's due to this pandemic situation. Yeah, the borders the borders are closed for the Canadians. Like, but us from the states can go to Canada, but the Canadians can't come to the states.
Oh,
At least that's the last I've heard.
yeah. Well, it'll change. It'll
Yeah, I
change
hope
and
so.
it'll be back to normal again. You won't, like,
I
yeah.
hope they have them open by the first of the year.
Is this still necessary? I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
the closing of the border, if it is still necessary.
Yeah, we're hoping that it'll open up by we're hoping it'll open up by first of the year.
Do you know if you go back 2 years ago, because this
Hmm.
started 2019, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. And the other day I was talking to a lady, a German lady, and we were having a discussion, and then she said to me, "You realize that if we go back 2 years ago when everything was like locked down, where we can't go to shopping, everybody's locked inside the house. There is big distance, and yeah, people fighting for toilet papers compared to what we have now
Hmm.
currently and before. It's getting better, no?
Oh,
It's
okay.
a lot better, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So it can
yeah.
only go.
I was just kind of wondering. Hey, RV weekends.
Hi, Robert is in the house. Hello.
But I was just kind of wondering if things is starting to open up more in Germany since this pandemic hit. I just didn't know if things was still pretty well closed or if it's starting
We
up.
can look.
Yeah.
In Germany, we can visit anywhere.
Ah.
Really, we can visit anywhere. The only thing that sometimes can be a little bit annoying is you just don't know that when you come back, you'll end up in quarantine. Yes, that's the only thing. But as far as we are concerned, if you want to travel somewhere, we can. No problem. We can go to the States. You can go anywhere if you want to. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. And yeah, we still have a lot of. Yes, that's right. They don't want to.
Um.
Yeah.
Okay. Like here in the states, um we celebrate Thanksgiving,
Right.
which is like the fourth Thursday of November.
Right. We have our Thanksgiving already.
So you already celebrated Thanksgiving, right?
Right. Yes. Last Sunday is Thanksgiving.
So you all celebrate Thanksgiving
But
way
not the same in the States.
way before we do, then, right?
Yeah, but Thanksgiving, we don't have the Thanksgiving like you. I don't know. I'm not to say because look, in my German family, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving like you have in the States. In the church, yes, they do Thanksgiving, yeah, but at home, like when you prepare your turkey,
Hmm.
we don't do that here. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Okay, here's Darion is saying Heidelberg is a beautiful city. I first had visited Heidelberg when I was 7 years old. I still love visiting Heidelberg every chance that I get. Yes, sir.
And
It's
I
beautiful, Heidelberg.
and I would definitely love to make this trip with you, Darian. I need to get in touch with you because I want you to be my itinerary itinerary guide.
Oh, there you
Cause
go, Darion. You have a
yeah,
project. Oh, you have a visitor, Kenneth.
We can talk about that when we meet up in March.
yeah,
A
but
visitor called Michael McReynolds. Hello. Hi, hi, hi.
hey, Michael McReynolds. Um, but yeah, I now do you all now here in the states?
Little Angie.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes. And I never deny that I'm really little. You know, they said that the best present are in a little box like this.
But
Awesome. Yeah.
Betty, yeah, I was going to say now
Yes.
here in the states, we also in December uh 25th, we also celebrate Christmas.
Yes.
Uh, do you all celebrate that in
Okay.
Germany?
Yeah. In my family, in my German family, and if it's in a little box, yes, that's right. Yes, yes. Okay. So no, in my family, my German family, we celebrate Christmas 24th in my family. But so we open presents 24th in the evening. Yeah. So what happened is that we have this big dinner, and then we sing Christmas carols, and then we open present, and that's it. So
Mhm.
25th is another story because that is the birthday of my husband. See, so there's another celebration there. Um, so the thing is this, okay, traditionally speaking, please correct me. Traditionally speaking, when Germans have a Christmas dinner on the 24th, they usually eat potato and sausages, I think.
Mhm.
And then the big meal is on the 25th. The big meal for Germans, yeah, the next day.
Mhm.
But 24th, they usually eat, yeah, potatoes and sausages and whatnot. Yeah. But yeah, but in my family, it's different. We don't celebrate the traditional German way. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Because here in the states, we normally have family gatherings, and we we just eat like sometimes uh, we eat ham, we eat turkey and dressing and things like that, and sometimes it's both, and then you got like sweet potatoes
Right.
and
Yeah. Well, it really depends what you kind, like what you like to cook for your Christmas dinner. Depends. But usually, as I mentioned before, it's usually traditionally they eat the potato and roast 24th and then 25th. And so in Germany we don't have a Boxing Day because in Australia we have that kind like day, Boxing Day.
mm-hmm.
I don't know what exactly that means, Boxing Day, but we have in Australia called Boxing Day.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that Boxing Day is when you return your present because you don't like it to the. I think I'm not so sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So hi, hello, Michael McReynolds. Hi, hello, nice
And
to meet you.
I
Yes.
know I know for Canadians this weekend they're Thanksgiving.
Oh,
They're celebrating their Thanksgiving this weekend in Canada.
right. So in
As a matter of fact, tomorrow is the actual Monday is the actual holiday itself.
Oh, and here in Germany, like for example, if you have you have a Christmas tree, right? So we don't have, yeah, traditionally speaking, we always have to have a Christmas tree that is from a real tree. Yeah. Plastic Christmas tree, sometimes they sell it, but I don't know if a lot of German uses them. There are some who use this plastic Christmas tree, which I can understand because if you always buy Christmas tree every December, it can cost lots of money. Like I think sometimes can go up to 30 euros for one tree. So you put the tree, you celebrate Christmas, and then you leave that Christmas tree until the 9th of January, I think. Yeah, 9th of January, and that's the time you take all the deco from the Christmas and put it aside. And then there is a, like the fire brigade will come to collect. They have this truck that would knock the door of houses to collect the Christmas tree to be burnt.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mm.
we have that here. Yeah.
See, it's pretty much here in the uh, we see uh, some people here in the states they put up Christmas decorations, and some do, and some don't here in the states, and um, we like I said, and then we and some do like exchange gifts. They do gift
Mm.
gift exchanges and stuff like that with their
In
friends.
Germany, we don't do this exchange gift thing. I'm not so sure. Maybe if there is a company function where you have to go Christmas, then you can say, okay, we are going to have exchange gift or whatever. Probably, but usually not. We don't do exchange gift. So yeah, not maybe some do, but I'm not so sure. But in my family, there's no such thing. Um, but here in Germany, for example, I'm sure it's the same in the United States. Yeah, if you're at work and Christmas, the company actually put together a time, the day where all the employees can go, are invited to go to have Christmas party in the company. Yeah, so you can go to nice restaurant and whatnot. Yeah, that's what's happening here. And yeah, and what else? What is that noise? I can hear noise. Is it noise?
I don't, I don't, I don't
Maybe it's
hear,
mine. Maybe it's mine.
I
Yeah.
don't hear
So
any noise at all.
it's me.
Um,
It's my laptop is playing up. I'm so
I see.
sorry.
Like Tommy B said
Yes.
here, yeah, they're celebrating Thanksgiving this weekend,
Awesome.
and
That would be nice.
on is saying every family celebrates different. On the 24th evening, you have a small meal, and on the evening
Right.
the
Correct.
is, is the big pres.
Yes.
Pre,
Okay, this is the tradition. Like for example, we go to church. Like 24th, we go to church in the afternoon, usually at 4 o'clock, and the church starts. And then you go there, and then you go home and eat your nice dinner. In my family. Again, Anne is right. Every family celebrate Christmas differently here in Germany. Yes, and so yeah.
and
Um.
Tommy V says they try to do more organic Christmas versus material Christmas. So we
Ah.
don't do a tree. And then
Yes.
Tommy V said, telling on as a kid, we ate a lot of supper and the Christmas movie and games, and then at midnight mass, then opening of presents after church.
But we
Um,
don't. Okay, that is church time at around 10. Yeah, that's right. And then you will hear the bells. Oh my goodness, Christmas Eve, the bells. And in Germany, okay, I don't know if it's the same in the States, but in Germany, Christmas is very peaceful. It's more family oriented. So if you come in during Christmas, it's quiet, it's peaceful, and unlike in the States, our Christmas lights in Germany usually white. We don't have these colorful, different kind of colors of light that flickers, like this. Maybe some, but not like that. So it's always like this white, steady that you see. And then every every town, every city, you will see that if you drive. You will see on the road, like, there's Christmas decor, there's stars, and it's beautiful. And then when it is snowing, you go to Christmas market, and then it is snowing, and then you drink your glühwein. Oh my goodness! Christmas in Germany is awesome. Mm-mm.
And then Commie V says, "Then we sleep Christmas Day to them that we sleep with
Mm-mm.
have a light brunch and a huge Christmas tree." Yeah.
Yeah. My dream, and I wish that this coming Christmas we will have Christmas market again. Because for Germans, without Christmas market, without Fastnacht, without Carnival, without celebration, without anything, it's just not possible. This is so strange. And so everybody's looking forward for Christmas market again, looking forward for Fastnacht, Carnival season, looking forward for wine festivals and all this kind of thing, festival, depending where you are. And so, yeah, this is so many festivals in Germany, and it's so nice. Yeah. And so Glühwein is and so Christmas market. I'm gonna vlog it when I go Christmas market. Then you can see how Christmas market here in Germany can.
Yeah. And now, let's see. Alan is saying,
Yes.
"Commie V at church. It could be a little late. The church took longer as usual for the small,
Okay.
but
So you see, look, Anne is saying we have Christmas market. I'm not so sure when it started Christmas market, but December. It starts December until 24th, and they close, and that's the end of Christmas market. The next day there's no more Christmas market. Yes, and snow is so. Oh, I wish I pray for snow for Christmas market because this is just beautiful. And I
me,
don't know. Tell me if you have a Vanax calendar or Christmas calendar in the States.
mm, we now I will say the Friday uh, we have what they call here in the States we have what they call Black Friday,
Oh,
where
well, we have that Black Friday here too in Germany. It come
they
from you guys.
they have we have what we call Black Friday, where we get you go to like different stores, like clothing stores and different things, and get like so much percentage off on certain items and things like that for Christmas gifts and stuff like that. And
Oh, okay.
then we also have a day called Cyber Monday, which is like
Oh,
that's for electronics. Um,
we have also, okay, this tradition of Black Friday from the States. We
mhm.
have they imported here also in Germany. So we also have that here. But I'm not so sure because ah, not in the supermarket though. I don't think. Do we have that in and have is that do we have Black Friday in the supermarket? I'm not so sure. I don't think
And
so. But we have. Okay.
let,
This is
and let
also
let me tell you, it gets really it gets really super duper busy around those 2 days because
really, yeah.
people actually go people because here like on the um uh, um they um people actually go the night before, and they
Ah.
will that they will stay. They will actually stay in the parking lot, and
Oh, okay.
they will sit there and they will sit there and sleep until them stores open early for that Black Fridays for the Black Friday sale.
Oh, I see. Oh, I don't remember that happening in Germany. I don't remember that they do that
And
here. No. It's because it's like the stampede to go to a shopping center, right? To get the
yeah,
first
yeah, a lot of
Black.
people shop in like Walmart, uh, malls, uh, Target. Um, it's usually the big stores that usually
Yeah.
get
Look,
usually big stores that get pretty well
ah,
busy.
we have that. Okay, Anne is saying, yeah, he's right. Yeah, because I don't remember us in Germany having a supermarket for electronics or whatever that is that offers Black Friday sale. But
Mhm.
online we have a Black Friday. Yeah, that I remember
Mhm.
because I once upon a time, um, I ordered some on the internet. But yeah, we have no Thanksgiving like you have in the States, with Turkey. We don't have that. We don't have the Black Friday either in Germany. And so, but what we have here is like BRB. What we have, hello. Okay, what we have in Germany is like how do you call that? There is the winter sale, and then after that we have the autumn sale, we have the spring sale and the summer sale. And that you will get the lower prices because sale. I don't know how many percent they take off the goods. Probably sometimes 5% sale. I'm not so sure. Okay. Angie, du bist jetzt kurz allein und ich weiß, ich bin doch hier allein. Meine Güte, wo ist der Moderator hier? Ich bin schon alleine. Where is the moderator here? He said BRB. Guys, I am here now sitting with Kenneth for 3 hours. Meine Güte. Okay. Okay. Auch ein bisschen spät schon für die. Ja, doch, meine Güte. Normalerweise bin ich schon fertig in 2 Stunden, in 1 Stunde. But now I have to. Oh my goodness. Where is he? I cannot leave you guys here. I hope you better come back. No, we don't have black market. Black market. Black Friday in Germany superstores or supermarket. No, we don't have that. Yeah. So Kenneth,
Yeah.
meine Liebe, I must say goodbye. I have stayed here
Yes,
for.
I've really enjoyed it. I hope you've had a blast.
I did. It is so much fun. I got to meet your friends, and it is so awesome. And thank you
And
so
if
much
you
for.
and if you have not connected with her, please
That would be
go
nice.
go
Yeah.
watch a video and leave a meaningful comment about the video and tell her I sent you
Okay,
because
thank
you will not be disappointed.
you. Will not be a
Magnificent
different
Germany
person.
and I, Magnificent Germany and I myself, on a scale of 1 to 10, she is definitely a 10.
No, my husband's 11 and a half. So funny.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Oh,
But
no.
I really enjoyed it, and we
I did
need to do
too.
this again. We need to do this again in the near future.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, yes. You just tell me when. Yeah, so that I can schedule. You know what? I already mentioned to you before that I can't just like jump around and say, okay, I do this because I'm always on the go and I'm so happy. What? 100? No Anyway, guys, Kenneth, thank you so much for the
You're
opportunity.
very welcome. It's
Such a
been a fun.
blessing.
Does anybody know if Nursing Our Travel Bug is live? I'd like to go raid them if they're live.
Yeah. So, Kenneth, I have to say goodbye to your friends, to your visitor. Thank you so much.
Yes,
And
because I know it's getting late there. What time is it there?
bye. And so, I must say goodnight. Auf Wiedersehen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss now. Tschüss. Goodbye, everybody.
Danke,
Bye.
tschüss. Bye.
Bye.
But anyway, I would like to go raid. I would like to go raid nursing our travel bug. I saw where they have a thumbnail for a live, but they're not live yet. Um, Thanks, my news in Germany with Darian. I hope everybody enjoyed it. And thanks to everybody who got me to 900. I hope it that it will stick. um, yeah, I'm at 900. You gotta refresh. But yeah, bye, Mike. I wanna somebody drop the link for Nursing Our Travel Bug. Let's see. I'm gonna go find the link. And let's do a 4-man raid to Nursing Our Travel Bug.
Amy. Yep,
Who's that?
Amy.
Where you seeing Amy at?
On feet.
Yep.
She's gonna carve a pineapple night on herself.
Yeah. But anyway, let's go do a raid, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.
She's gonna carve it upside down.
Mm-hmm. I saw that. I saw that, Amy. Looking forward. Looking forward to that, Amy, tonight.
She's gonna carve
They
it
just
upside down.
they just went live, so let's go do a 4-man raid to Nursing Our Travel Bug. Bye, guys.